who explains Cameron must be stopped. Their leader wants to negotiate a truce with the Crows, but David thinks they're butchers and will only take control of the other tribes. David asks Liv to kill Cameron in order to save her family, promising that her men will help her. Moments later, Liv has a secret meeting with Sam, who brings him a special poison to put in Cameron's drink. The morning after the party, Keanu overhears Varvara sending reinforcements to find the cube. Determined to save his brother, Keanu asks what it takes to be in the Baj. Varvara is insulted by the implication that she would give him up and takes Keanu to her training room, where she proceeds to easily defeat him in battle. Keanu claims he wants freedom but he's afraid to die, and Varvara points out a real crow would never be afraid to die. Later Varvara announces she'll be dining with Yavar and takes Keanu with her in the car while the other slaves travel in another vehicle, making Duyet jealous again. Keanu tells Varvara she deserves to be part of Yavar's inner circle to make her like him more. When they make it to Yavar's place, he immediately scolds Varvara because the plane didn't have anything valuable. While they chat, Keanu notices his dad working around and pretends to need the bathroom to meet him in secret. The men reunite with a hug and Keanu explains he's trying to get a Baj for freedom, but Jacob asks him not to do anything reckless. On their way back to the room, Keanu discovers Duyet saw everything and threatens him to buy his silence. Before they leave, Yavar tells Varvara that he's chosen a different lord to become his 7th member of the inner circle. On their way home, Keanu tries to comfort her, but Varvara pushes him away with fury. That night, Varvara chooses to be with Duyet so Keanu can learn a lesson. A few hours later, Keanu is called to Varvara's room and is shocked to find Duyet dead on her bed. Varvara decides Keanu has to die too and gives him a choice. He can do it himself or she'll massacre him as she did with Duyet. Keanu accepts the blade and starts applying his own sentence with courage, only to be suddenly stopped by Varvara. She's impressed by the fact he's finally not scared of dying anymore and decides he's earned his Baj. Back to the Crimsons, Liv is called to have a meeting with Cameron, who thanks her for the info she got from Gryada. Liv gets the poison ready to put in the glass, but then Cameron begins offering a very heartfelt speech. He explains the Crimsons never attack,